Hey, tonight, Trinity and I, girl, you gotta crouch down. Okay, Trinity and I are going to make chocolate eclair cake because it's her faves. So we're gonna mix it up a little bit. We are going to use, because we thought this should be good, peanut butter milk chocolate pudding instead of the vanilla. Now, you can make it with vanilla the old fashioned way, or you can try it like we are. But we think it'll be good. Now, do I need to move the screen up? I guess I do. Okay. She's a little bit taller than me. Just a little bit taller. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to have you do it. There you go, sis. I'm going to pour that in the thingy. And what I do to make this so good that it does not drippity drip, 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 instead of putting 4 cups of milk, like the package states or says, but really it doesn't talk. I put in 3 cups. That's nice and thick. So when you get your piece, kind of stands up. Okay. That was trash too. Oops. All right, so we're going to do 3 cups of milk. Oh, it's so nice working with someone. All right, here's 2. Go ahead and stick that in there. And 1 more. All right. It's a little over, but that's okay. All right, perfect. And then whisk it up, girl. Whiskity whisk, whisk, whisk. Oh, I could take a picture. See, I can do my reels while you do that. It'll be all good. Now, do you think it's going to get thick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will. It just takes forever. Lord have mercy. It's all like, it's like thick, isn't it? Like curdly.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? It doesn't expire until 2025. I think it'll be fine. Just sometimes it takes a second. It says silky smooth. It doesn't lie. It says silky smooth. Look, girl.
Yeah.
They ain't no silk and they ain't smooth. So keep on keeping on. No. What the heck? I feel like, wait a minute. Let me see if you're supposed to get. Beat with a wire whisk, it says. Oh, for only 1 minute. Whoops. Okay, we're done. Oh, that sucker's getting thick. Look, it does get thicken up. I think it'll be all right. Okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, so now I used to put cream cheese in it, but you're not supposed to. Now we just are going to add this and put it in with it. So I'll let you stir it all up. Just a container of whipped cream. This is like everybody's favorite. The only thing is you got to keep it cold and you have to let it sit for 12 hours. If you don't let it sit for 12 hours, it's not as good. Is it good? Sure. But if you want it to taste the best, let it sit for 12 hours. Really, just make it the night before like we're doing. And we're going to eat it for breakfast, right? Trini doesn't talk a lot. Like, I think she takes after me. I mean, I'm not her mom or anything, but maybe one day. Who knows? But I don't talk a lot either. Okay, go ahead. I was messing with you, girl. Yeah, get that in there. I think this is going to be good. I went to camp today. NWOCYC. Picked the hottest day to go. 93 degrees. No air conditioning. And, well, you know, if you've been to camp, kind of what to expect when no one's been there. So I cleaned it up and oh no. I think it's gonna taste good though. I'm gonna get a spoon because I mean we can restart too, but it just looks a little not like dissolved for some reason. Okay, let's see. All right. I mean, doesn't it look like chunky? Like it looks like we put Oreo bites in it, you know? Doesn't it?
Or brownie bites.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it looks like. Okay, let's see here. I think it's lying with the silky smooth, personally. Unless it's if it sits, it doesn't really matter. If it tastes good, it'll be fine. Oh, it's good. Okay, so it is good. Now all we do is layer the bottom of a container. Now you can make one 9 by 13, or if you're like me and sending one home with her, you would want to layer it, 2 of them. Now my mother-in-law likes this too. So, oh, and the dogs always want the crackers. They always, it makes me. Now you just kind of fit it in like a little puzzle. Stop. When you use a 9 by 13, it fits in so much easier, but it's okay. It'll be all right. Oops. There we go. Then what we're going to do is take some of this and put on. And I'll get you a thing and I'll do my. See, you go home and you tell Thomas, hey, here you go. And we're just going to carefully put it on here. Girl, get in the video. They want to see you. They're used to me. Okay. Now, this obviously we're not going to fill this whole thing because it's just a steep or deep bowl, but okay. Now, so put that in there. And here's some more. Oops. We're going to layer it again. Whoopsie, I got to take a picture. Okay. I mean, who doesn't like chocolate and peanut butter? So good. Can't go wrong. Now, I might have to have Jamie run down and get me more, what are they called? Crackers. Which is fine because we had s'mores last night. So. Now, again, you can use the vanilla pudding and do vanilla, and it'll be fine. It'll taste like it did years ago when you were a child, or maybe you made it yesterday. I'm videotaping. I just have to make sure I say that so they know. It has to be someone we know because the dogs aren't going nuts. Maybe it's Jonathan. All right, so then put another layer. If you're wondering why I'm taking pictures, it's so for my reel, for Facebook. Okay. All right. That's done. That's done. Now we're going to put more crackers. We will be right back because we have to go get more crackers. I got to yell up to my one son. Oh, there he is. Jamie, I need you to run down and get crackers, please. Another box. And you're on the video, so.
Exactly. So I'm not in there.
Yeah, go do it.
Oh, is that the Texas Roadhouse sauce?
No, boy, go. What are you saying?
It's like that Texas Roadhouse, cinnamon butter.
No, it's silky smooth peanut butter pudding. Go.
Well, can you make the Texas Roadhouse butter,
I have before.
Yeah, well, have you done it already?
I have not. Oh, on the video?
Yeah.
Yes, I made Texas Roadhouse muffins, rolls.
We'll make another video then.
Go, child.
What do you want? I forgot.
Oh my gosh. I need graham crackers quickly.
Oh.
Quickly. Okay, while that is going, we're going to have to, because we're using 2 different containers and we all like chocolate. Usually I just use this Hershey's, but I did find, because Hershey's was out and I've ordered it and it doesn't expire till November 2023, but they didn't have any. So I got Dolly Parton's creamy chocolate buttercream. And let me tell you, pretty good. And it's Duncan Hines. Now I love me some Duncan Hines. All right, so I'm going to melt it just for a little bit. It was in the fridge for a little bit. I'm going to melt it and get it ready for the tops of the thing. Way back when I was just a couple of years ago when I was a teenager. I didn't realize you can melt it in the microwave. Okay. So trick, you can melt it in the microwave, make it smooth and creamy, which is awesome because I used to sit there and do each one of these and then try to get it smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, what a pain. If I only knew. Oh,
Bye-bye.
good. That's okay. He found some Girl Scout cookies. We have a ton down there,
I
don't
know.
we? I know. Well, we don't ever eat them. I buy them and we don't eat them.
But that's not me, you know?
What?
I need to get up to weight.
I know. All right, so we are going to put these on and drop a few. Oh my gosh, they're just coming apart. Are yours?
Mm-hmm.
Did you drop the box, Boo?
No.
And this doesn't have to be beautiful because it's going to be good, okay? Sometimes when it's beautiful, you're like, okay, thanks. Not really what I wanted. Okay, let me take a picture. Now, I always do say you got to wipe that mess up, okay? Because love is in the details and you want your container to be nice and clean, okay? So if you made a mess on your container, you clean it so that when you take it somewhere, or even just because you're eating it, it looks nice because love is in the details and you want it to be nice looking. Okay, so we'll get another one.
Mine does not
That's
look
okay.
good.
It's fine. Ooh, here. Okay, so she's gonna clean hers up and I'm gonna put mine on here. So this is the consistency of the frosting, okay? And I'm just gonna pour it on here. And it is so good. Now, another little treat is frosting with graham crackers. We couldn't afford when I was growing up, we could not afford the Little Debbie's. I'm recording or any of that stuff. So we always had homemade frosting and graham crackers. So I make that for my kids because it makes me think of my mom and dad. All right, I'm just going to put this in for 15 seconds. You'll have to gauge your microwave to what you think you need. And then, okay. All right, I'm going to just put this over. Start spreading the news. Do you know that song?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. You do? I don't know. Every time I go to spread something. Now, if it is a little bit on the light side, which mine is kind of, I should probably take that out when I take the picture. Put more, which I'm going to add more because you have a whole can. You don't need the whole can. So we will make it so it's stirrable. I'm going to just pour it on. And then you're going to use a spoon after me. Just a second. I want a little more in mine. I don't know how many points this is, but we just going to use this. Okay. Okay. All right. You want to grab all that out? Because you want a nice thick layer of chocolate. And then it's got to set back up. Okay. So this is how it should look. Now, if you do have any, what are they called? Graham crackers sticking out. Make sure you stick them, push them down. And you don't want a sloppy mess because you just don't. All right. So this one's done. And what are we at? 14 minutes. Not too bad for two people to be making stuff. Okay. That's good. All right. Go ahead and stir it up. I almost got that in your hair. Trinity, you're so quiet. Thomas isn't quiet. No. Well, I guess you always have like one, like James is very quiet. And I'm very quiet, and shy. But
Thomas is not
shy or quiet.
Nope.
He gets that after his, I don't know, his dad. No, just joking. What? It's peanut butter. Jonathan,
Smells nasty.
we're on live here. How about knocked into that? Okay, and then what I do, beautiful dear. What I do is I take these off right away because like if they're empty, and then I put them in the dishwasher, or I bust it. I busted that one, or I bust it and we just throw it away. But if I don't bust it, I don't know how that happened. I put them in the dishwasher, and then if someone comes over or I gotta send something somewhere, then I have it and it's all ready to go. And I don't have to worry about getting it back because it's no big deal. Okay, so that one's gonna go in the trash. This one's gonna go in the dishwasher later. All right, so there you have it, folks. Chocolate eclair cake with peanut butter chocolate pudding. It's gonna be so good. And I have a mess on my hands. So thank you for watching. This is Trinity and Roberta saying bye. Okay, now I gotta turn it off.